Hey guys, GHAZZY TV here with another build suggestion for as a league starter for 3.14 Ultimatum. This is the last of these videos that I'll make that are not the new abilities for my fully written build guides, and this one is a Flame Wall Spellslinger using Kinetic Bolt. The nerfs to this build are pretty much non-existent in the patch notes, so instead I'll be talking briefly about the way how this build is played and what's important to think about as you approach this. And this build will work very well for a league starter and as well as Soul Self-Found approach. It doesn't require very much gear at all to be played. It's a very comfortable build to play, and I've enjoyed it a lot in the gameplay footage. It's a very cheap gear set, and we're killing Alpha Series 8 at the moment. Impulse might be a bit expensive in the coming league though, actually. Let's see if we have some more gameplay footage shown. So basically, the build is using spell slinging with the flame wall so that you can cast your kinetic bolt as your attack. As you're attacking with kinetic bolt, your projectiles will fly through the flame wall. So just don't put the spell right on your feet. Otherwise, the projectiles might not go through the flame wall. So make sure that you're standing a little bit further away from where you're shooting. So the idea is that your projectiles goes through the flame wall and therefore gets the secondary debuff of the ignition buff from the approach of the flame wall itself. Now this allows you to deliver this ignition through the explosion, which is overlapping from the kinetic blast, allowing you to dish out very high AoE damages with the ignition provided. And since we're doing this as an elementalist, we're able to use Impulse if we want to create explosions of packs, negating the effect of the spiky boys, the porcupines, and porcupines and bone husks. The build guide itself is very straightforward. It includes all the information you'll ever need, including a gearing section in which there is a link to my crafting hub in which you can learn how to craft basic 101 crafting guides, as well as crafting specific generic crafting processes, as well as learning how to craft advanced specific crafting items as well if you're new to crafting or just want to learn how to craft now within upcoming harvest nerfs. The unique items used for this build could be a Malachite's Artifice for the Elemental Equilibrium, which is the only way we apply EE with minions, as Spec in the Keystone will be very bad for this build, but we can bypass this by using a Malachite's Artifice and actually allow minions to proc this, as it is an Elementalist. Thanks to being an Elementalist, we never need to resummon our golems when they die, because they will inevitably die in this build, and they get automatically resummoned thanks to the Ascendancy nodes, where we're using a Primordial Chain to get more of these minions out as well. Besides this, there is an impulsor for the explosion. I'm pretty sure this will be rather expensive in 3.14, but it is not mandatory to start with this, of course. You can play without the impulsor, but it would be an end-game goal to strive towards with this build itself. I don't really have much to say with this build because it is extremely straightforward and generic. I had a lot of fun playing it. If you do decide to play this build, let me know in the comments below. And I know this, I've said this in the other videos as well. Me and my editor Kikis, we are taking any and all feedback regarding the new format of the build suggestion videos that we're doing as league starter videos for upcoming 3.14. So any and all feedback you have for this, please let us know in the comments below so we can use that information for future videos. Other than that, I'm just gonna ask you guys to hit the like button and subscribe for more content. Until next time, stay safe and keep rocking.